Hey guys, it's Goldie, and I am so excited to announce that the Coral Island 1.1 update is finally here. This is the finale to all of the storylines and also the completion of the Merfolk Kingdom and all the underwater mechanics. And on top of that, it is right now 20% off on Steam, and this sale only lasts until July 29th. So now is the perfect time to pick up this game and give it a try if you were on the fence. So they dropped this update on us with no warning. Maybe they didn't want to risk announcing a date and then having to push it back or something like that, which I can understand, but definitely took me by surprise. But I'm very, very excited to dive in. Speaking of which, I will be starting a brand new playthrough of Coral Island from the beginning on my live streams. So be sure you are subscribed and also consider joining my Discord so you'll get notified of any new videos and upcoming streams. The link for my Discord will be in the description of this video. So the purpose of this video is to review a blog post that the developers published, which basically summarizes all of the new features that are included in the 1.1 update. We've been receiving all of this information in bi-monthly blog posts over the past 6 months or so, but it's just really nice to have like a complete list that's organized all in one place, and I do have a feeling there will be some surprises still waiting for us. As always with this update, there are going to be mid to late game spoilers, so keep that in mind before you continue watching. All right, I'm going to read through these without much commentary, so buckle in because there is a lot. First up, we have the Hangout system. You can now ask your favorite dateable NPC to hang out with them at a place you choose to get some relationship points. More Hangout locations become available as you progress through the game. Similar to gifting, Hangouts are limited to twice a week. Hangouts become available starting at Heart 3. Next up, Attractions. An entirely new Town Rank category is added sometime after you reach Town Rank A. You can access the Attractions menu inside the Community Center Town Hall room. The attractions will benefit townies and attract visitors. Recycling centers can now be upgraded to Treasure Trove Recycler, allowing you to donate trash for rewards. Recreation Center. The Recreation Center is one of the attractions you can build. This building adds a lot of new things for the townies to do. As such, some of their schedules will change once this building, and all the rooms inside it, are built. Townies will start hanging out in the Recreation Center. The next category is about storyline completion and new quests. So here we see there's a new rank S, which is above rank A, and this applies to all the different categories, including the town rank, attraction rank, heritage rank, and museum rank. They also note here that with museum rank S, you also get the holographic dinosaur feature. This one looks new to me, but it says on ocean rank S, we get a quest, I'm assuming, that's called Song of the Sea, so I'm very curious what that's all about. Also, we get to rebuild the Merfolk Kingdom. There's something called a Starlit Expedition. That sounds mysterious. And of course, the giant storyline completion, which takes place in the Savannah, which is a brand new biome that we have yet to explore. Next up, the tourist system. As the town rank grows, more tourists will start visiting Coral Island once per week. That includes our tourist backer NPCs. Each tourist backer NPC will have their unique seasonal outfits. You can chat with the tourist backer NPCs. They will arrive via a tourist boat, and the tourist boat changes based on the current in-game town rank. So I'm assuming we get fancier boats the higher the rank of the town. This is a small category for cutscenes. It basically just says that the heart cutscenes for all townies have been updated. Next, we see Savannah area. There's a Savannah cave called the Cave of Memories. This will be where we go to mine, similar to the caverns in the main island area. The ability to buy 2 more animals in the Savannah, an ostrich and a buffalo. New scavengeables. Treasure bubbles give various reward items. And 1 new mini game in the Savannah, which we already know is a racing game with our horse. I think the treasure bubbles mentioned here is probably referring to the gacha machine that we talked about in the June developer blog video that I posted not too long ago. Next category is Flower Teleport, new magical teleport to fast travel to new locations around the map. You can fast travel to the Savannah using this. At first I was confused when I read this because I thought it was like a new type of teleport, but I think they're just basically saying that there's going to be new fast travel locations because obviously the map is expanding quite a bit with the Savannah, and probably also in the Merfolk Kingdom as well. well. New decor and clothing. There are 142 new indoor decor items. That is so many. Oh my gosh, I could barely afford the ones we already have. There's also 122 new outdoor decor items and 62 new items of clothing. I can't wait to see what all of this looks like. I need to get rich fast. Okay, spouse interactions. You can now hug and kiss your spouse once daily to get some points in the relationship. Also, your spouse's relatives will send wedding gifts via the mail once you get married. This is really good news because one of the biggest complaints that I saw online was how after you get married, your spouse basically was refusing to interact with you before this update. So I'm glad that they added some interactions to make it feel more realistic. Ooh, library books. The library now slowly gets populated as you increase the town rank. Reading some books offers perks like mastery points and recipe unlocks. Ooh, that's so exciting. I'm glad that they're finally bringing in the element of the books because that has been such a question mark left unanswered for the entirety of early access, basically, about what happened to all the books and what was the library going to be used for. So I'm glad we finally have an answer for that. Next, we have Merfolk NPC Marriage. There are Merfolk Heart events, Merfolk wedding cutscenes, and new dialogues after marriage for your spouse. So I know everyone is so excited about this. The 3 romanceable options we have for Merfolk are Sumeru, Denali, and Princess Miranjani. So if you want in on that royal family, you gotta hit up the princess. Underwater outdoor decor. So there are new outdoor decor items that are specifically for underwater, and they will tell us in the game whether or not the decor can be used underwater, on land, or both. And here we have a list of all the new Merfolk NPCs, most of which we've already met in the different developer blogs over the past 6 months. So lots of new NPCs to befriend and learn their unique personalities. Along with this comes the new dialogues. There's new dialogue for the Merfolk NPCs, their dynamic dialogues, and also new dialogues for when we give them gifts and things like that. So those obviously are all going to be new for the Merfolk Kingdom, since that's the part that hadn't been developed up until now. Underwater farming. You can now farm underwater. There's 15 different seed types. Okay, this is an interesting sentence. It says you can mix your land seeds with sea creatures to produce ocean underwater seeds. And I know that we visited this topic in one of the developer blogs, but the way they worded it saying you have to mix them with sea creatures, that just seems a little odd. I'm wondering if it's talking about like the scavengeables that you find underwater. I'm not sure about that. I guess we'll find out. Underwater ranch. You can now ranch the following animals underwater. The shell cluck, which produces pearls, the ink hog producing deep void ink, Kara poultry producing a Kara egg, sea shroud producing sea shroud algae, and the mermoo producing mermoo milk. Underwater stores. We have the underwater general store, the ranch store, the clothing store, and the furniture store, similar to all the same type of stores that we have up on land. They also added some new errands. So we've had errands up on land. At the time that I was playing the game, it was still in early access and the errand mechanic wasn't fully functioning. I think after the 1.0 update, they did fix that, so all the on-land errands were actually working properly. I just hadn't started a new playthrough since then, but now they're also adding special errands for underwater. Next up is shed skins. We saw a preview of this in the last video. There's items that allow you to change the look of your shed that can be obtained from the Treasure Trove Recycler. The 2 options are a turnip shed and a carrot shed. They're very cute. And to change the shed's look, you must go through the carpenters, Dinda and Joko, and they will make the change for you free of charge. Next is Ranch Animal Dino Skins. Completing specific collections rewards you with items to change your farm animals into dinos. It also works with underwater farm animals? Wait, what? I did not expect that. I wonder if, because I'm pretty sure in the museum we can get like a Mosasaurus, which is that big underwater dinosaur. I wonder if maybe we can put that costume like on the Mermu. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what this is all about. The dino skin is removable, so that's good. And you can buy more dino skins in the Concerned Monkey shops once they're unlocked. Ooh, interesting. That is some new information. Awesome. Okay. Bark dialogue, speech bubble text. So all spouses now feature bark dialogue. What they say depends on the spawn condition, such as the time, location, etc. For example, a spouse will say good morning to you in the morning or welcome back home in the evening. Most townies also have bark dialogue. What they say also depends on the spawn condition. Okay, so this is just an element to make the game feel more alive, to have the NPCs saying things to you without actually having to talk to them. So I think that's a really good addition. And lastly, additional features. You can rename your player name, farm, and pet in the town hall. The rename will be applied the next day. Oh, that's important to note. If you were expecting it to be the same day, you might think it's not working, but okay, so that's really great because that felt so final. Like you have to make your player name and your farm name at the very beginning and then you could never change it. So I'm glad that they added that option in. That's going to be really useful. Also, your farm can now support up to 3 adopted pets plus 1 mythical pet. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Before we could only adopt 1 pet and it was so hard to choose which one. Now we can adopt 3 of the normal like cats, dogs, bunnies, like lizards, and 1 mythical pet, which I don't think we know what that's going to be yet. There was a couple mythical pets that were given to the Kickstarter backers, but there's also supposed to be some for us regular folks, but we don't know what they are yet, so that'll be a fun surprise. Also, they included here that Coral Island is now available in the Thai language, which, you know, doesn't really apply to me or probably most of the people who watch my channel, but still a very good thing. And as I mentioned earlier, Coral Island is now 20% off. It says, we're happy to be part of SimFest. We're celebrating the 1.1 story finale Land and Sea release with 20% off for Coral Island only until July 29th. So make sure you don't miss out on that. I know I'm super excited to start a brand new playthrough and experience all that Coral Island has to offer from the beginning. So if you're interested, as I mentioned before, make sure you're subscribed so you can go on that journey with me during my live streams. But other than that, I will see you guys in a new video real soon. Bye!